trust me, this is a very hard live stream that I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. It's very hard. It's very hard because putting your face in this kind of situation is never easy. It's never easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's never easy. Never easy. Never easy. And I'm getting my water, my snacks, and we are live. This is really not. I'm not upset even anymore. I don't know. I think I passed it. I passed it. I passed it. I passed the. I passed it. I've done like I am. It's a dead body right now. Milan in this moment is a dead body. And it's like that meme of the Simpsons that there is some, I don't know what character is down in the ground and they're constantly beating him. It's like, come on, stop, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And we constantly getting beaten up like this. Bam, 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 bam. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hopefully, I mean, luckily, this one was the last match of 2020, of January 2023. This one was the last match of 2023. How you doing? 94 Mass, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're okay. I know how much you care about this. Well, let me clean up a little bit the camera. Oh, look how beautiful day is today, isn't it? At least here in Barcelona, it's a fantastic day, man. Do you hear me well? Yeah. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start, guy. I don't even know where to start. Every single Sunday in the beginning of 2023, it's been like, right, at some point we're gonna reach the bottom and they're gonna raise up. At some point we're gonna be like, okay, even though we know that the goalkeeper is terrible, but they will try to unite themselves and they will try, and then at least we try to win together. Nada. This is already part of, this is part of the home furniture now, because again, today, ladies and gentlemen, I did a calculation before, and it's something like 18 shots in the last 5 matches, 18 shots, 13 goals concede. 18 shots on target, 13 goals concede. I don't even know where to start to complain, guys. How you doing, Andrei? It's just painful at this point. Absolutely. It's super painful, guys. I don't even trust me, it's hard to do this live. It's hard to do this live for me as well, because it's every time I have to put my face on and try to elaborate a little bit what's happening with Milan. And I think this is, with today, my theory about an argument or a fight in the dressing room. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's very clear. And you're a fool thinking that it's not because of that. Something happened. Something happened. It cannot be. It cannot be anything else rather than a fight of an argument, or there must be something going on behind the scene that the coach and Pioli they are able to say that they are not able to say, because they are covering, they are protecting the team. But this is clear. Like Sassuolo is I think 4th or 5th last in Serie A. Before tonight they score 16 16 goals in the season. And tonight, this what strange time, 12:30 they start playing, they concede 5 goals. So 25%, no, but what the fuck I'm talking? A third of the seasonal goal of Sassuolo has been scored in today's match. Is that enough humiliating? A third of the entire team goals has been scored in one day against Milan in San Siro, champions of Italy. A third. And we are playing against Sassuolo, which has always been a terrible team to face. Let's be honest. Sassuolo always been terrible. Very hard team for Milan to play in San Siro. They've always been goated. Sassuolo deserved 100% this victory. And the result is correct. We can talk about the VAR outrule that got 2 goals for Milan and not a penalty that was handball. I would love to have this argument with you if it was actually fair argument. But you know what? 5-2. You add more. You wanna add those 3 goals? Okay, fine. 5-5. Still, you're drawing against Sassuolo in a magical world, a hypothetical world. Guys, why don't we park the bus? Because we don't have a bus, man. We have at the moment we have I don't know, a Clio. I don't even know what to say, guys. I honestly don't even know what to say about after this defeated. It's 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 terrifying. Yongo, hi guys. I've just come here to be speechless with you. Go, bro. Yongo. Uh, well, we start to analyze now, but James, done believing. The only thing I believe is we we aren't playing any European football. Not for sure, man. The year of the time of the believing, well, the believing itself. Let's talk about the believing. The believing, guys, it's always there. You know, the believing. I always trust in this Milan. Even today, watching one of the worst football crises that I ever seen in football. I mean, honestly, guys, if any of you in chat knows a crisis bigger than this on a champions on a top on what was it at a top team, please let me know, because as far as I can remember, at least in Italy, I do not recall such a crisis, such a, a, a flat, like I don't know, like it's like a balloon, like an air balloon that boom, it's on the ground. Now there is nothing. There are no more. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm reading the message. Then we're gonna tell me a little bit. How do you think, guys? Because I need you in this time. Now you can see this is the. You can see from the camera. This is the water, the pasta strainer. The head that you see, it's my cat Pium. Okay, that she tried to comfort me. She knows I'm very upset right now, screaming like a crazy alone watching. I should have done maybe a live reaction, man. I don't even know what to think anymore, guys. How you doing, Jason? Jason, James, Yongo, Andrei, Prometheus. How you doing, guys? Thanks for joining in. Yongo, no, Jason say, let's face it, we won't even make it to Champions League next season. If we keep it like this, no. Like this, no. Like this, no. Like this, zero. Yongo, I think something has been rotting behind the scene for a while now. And this is the final result. I agree with you 100%, bro. 100%. Yongo, even Zlatan has stopped posting AC Milan stuff for weeks. And notice he doesn't come to the games anymore. Yeah. Prometheus say, only positive might be we might actually get the Zaniolo deal completed just to please the fan. Lorenzo Martinez, it's been painful to watch. Yeah, I mean, guys, to be very honest with you, lately you need to be a little bit. I don't know what's that word in English, but like somebody that likes pain. Watching Milan recently, it's like if you like pain, you have to watch a Milan. And the thing is, I have so much going on in my mind. I don't even know how to start to allocate things because there is so much to talk about even today. Because to me, what is strike me the most, and it's something that I start doing since a couple of months. If you go on YouTube before the match, before any match in Serie A does match previews. So what's happening is there is no commentatory, which is I really love it, but the camera basically it starts showing you a little bit the stadium, how the teams warm up, and how's everything runs. And then you see the chant of the stadium, and because sometimes I'm even an hour early before the match, so I watch it, and it's nice to see a little bit behind the scene and stuff like that. The interesting part is that the Serie A also have the access to the dressing room, okay? And into the dressing room here, you can hear, for example, the silence of hopefully concentration in the Milan dressing room, but there was words in the Sassuolo dressing room. And I'm not obviously watching, I'm cleaning the house, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but my ear, I can hear. And I can hear Sassuolo players saying, dai ragazzi, forza, attacchiamo subito, first, let's start from the beginning hard, let's try to score right away. This is not that, it's not alarming. Well, it is alarming because that means they know that Milan is suffering a lot. And fair enough to understanding that Lecce, Lecce, Inter, Lazio, they all score at least a couple of goals in the first 20 minutes. So they start strong. They start really strong the match. And guess what? 22 minutes, 2-0 for Sassuolo. 24 minutes, 2-1 Giroud. Minutes 29, 3-1 Sassuolo. Match it's over. Match it's over, 3-1. Second half. Right away, penalty for Sassuolo. 4-1, match it's over. Till 4-1, nada, absolutely nothing. Sassuolo did a good couple of counter-attack. In the second half, they had, beside the penalty, they had 2 shots and 1 goal. It's I never seen anything like this. I never seen anything like this. I think last year, and it doesn't look like Milan Campione. It doesn't look like that. I mean, it's I feel like last year the enthusiasm won. San Siro, the fun and the talent in the team won the Scudetto. This year we don't have absolutely anything to. The enthusiasm it's over, and they are back to normal players. Normal players. Right now they are under a train, so any shots is a goal, and I'm terrified, thinking that there's gonna be a derby next Sunday. Terrified. I am honestly, I am afraid that they're gonna give us like a big round of. If you play like this, 5-6 goals, Inter is gonna score to you, easy. I don't understand why constantly Pioli keep playing 2 midfielder. Stop playing 2 midfielder. They're not protecting you enough. How hard is it? Play with a 4-3-3. Give him more protection to the defense. Give him more protection to your goalkeeper. Kalulu, under a train right now. When I saw that what kind of match was it? And this is only for the specialists, guys. If you watch the match for the first minute, I don't think it was even 1 minute in the game. Kalulu did a long cross, and Sassuolo was already there, ready for a counter attack. And I saw in that moment, I'm like, if Kalulu, a central defender, is doing this kind of passage after 30 seconds, that means he didn't have any other option around to play. And he's out of ideas already. And he played one of the worst match ever. Calabria. Capitano, but Capitano of what? Capitano of what, Calabria? That now is how you call that things? You know when you play bowling and you have those 11 things in white? That's him. No matter who's gonna play on that side, no matter who's gonna play on that side, it's gonna go over. It's gonna go over. Constantly we concede goal always on that side. Where is him? Gabbia. I don't know. You tell me, Gabbia. Teo Hernandez. What are you gonna say at Teo Hernandez? Who else? Krunic. Since when Krunic works in a midfield? Since when Krunic it's a starter 11? Oh. Tonali. All match scared to get the second yellow card because if he was getting a yellow card, he was not being playing in the derby. Salemaker, the Charles de Ketteler. The only one that today I saw with a little bit of fucking balls, and sorry for my French, with a little bit of I want to play football is Rebic. That's the only one. That's the only one. The others are like the other are under a train, guys. The others are under a train. Let's read some comments, guys. How are you doing? Let me read some comments. Sorry, if sometimes I just go with the flow that I need to. It's here. It's all the anger. It's here. Trust me. I'm gonna go through all the message now. So Yongo, Prometheus, one positive might actually get Zaniolo. I don't want Zaniolo. Zaniolo is a gossip guy and is a hothead and is something that right now you don't want to have it. Zlatan was present today, bro. Yeah, Zlatan. Yeah, Zlatan. I hope that he's going in the dressing room and start. That's what we need. We need leadership. Right now, there is nothing. There is zero right now, and Zlatan need to be back. Absolutely, I agree with you, Michael. Jason saying, I'm not watching the derby because I already know the outcome. Jason, we're gonna always watch the derby. Come on, always believe in it. But we need to, yeah. They have a week to get in ready, and I don't know. I don't know. No matter as long, I would say to watch it, no matter what's happening, because at least we know of what kind of death we're gonna face. Okay, at least we know what's happening. All right, come on. 6-1 to Inter, Jason. I'm not disappointed about losing. It's the manner of the defeat that is painful to accept. Young-Ho, I agree. I agree, Young-Ho. I agree. Michael said, tactics are slate, that's just the point. Stale. Sorry, slate, I said. Tactics are stale, that's just the point. Jason say, we are getting a red card next game. 6-1 to Inter. You all had heard it here. Come on. Young-Ho, the players are not fighting for Pioli. And he says also that Teo Hernandez are more hungry than Calabria currently. You probably mean angry, yeah. Pioli should. Michael said also that Pioli should just step down at this point. He can't take this team any further. He's done his job, and we appreciate everything he did. He's tactically narrow. Tactically narrow, I agree. Piuma. Porca di quella puttana. Prometheus says Florenzi is a big missing too on one talks on one, no one talks about it. Theo is so out of it. He got blasted by Month Tata and Gabbia for not moving. 86 also say also the goal he was jogging all the Theo runs. And 86 said, Cedri, I'm so close to Pioli out. James 24, Pioli and Maldini out, please. Selling Lazetic most likely, why not play him? Why not playing Baskets? Why not playing Theo? Why not playing nothing? We're just going to lose, man. We are going to lose the next 10 games at least. Yongo say, like I said, player not fighting for Pioli, and 86 say, Yongo, but can they fight for the shirt? For their teammates? For themselves? Apparently not. Guys. Yes, Pioli is statically limited, but he's not been dealt great cards exactly, and that comes from the higher club hierarchy. Juan Valdez. We lost again, and we are not still not investing this January. What can we do now? If we don't qualify for top 4, our season has been a big failure. Oh, guys, I all appreciate your comments. Also, put a like on the live stream, please, so we can gather more Rossoneri in their desperation. Guys, it's very hard to talk. It's very hard to talk even though reading your comments. They all make sense, guys. Guys, they all make sense, and I agree with you. They all make sense. It's right now Milan is it's under a train. The best things that we can do as a supporters, it's stay close to them. I never seen anything like this. I will never expect a collapse like this. The player, they are they're fighting to each other. The player, they are not talking to each other. They're not believing anymore to each other. The supporters, after the 5th goal, like you see, they were abandoning San Siro. Do I blame them? You have to always follow your Milan, always, even if we lose 7-1. But I understand the frustration is there. And as Yongo was saying, guys, there is no any kind of... It's the manner how we are losing these games. It's not 1-0. It's like this is the old Milan, but not even, guys. The old Milan at least was fighting a little bit. This is like we are under a train. I don't even know I don't know how to manage. Honestly, how are you gonna manage this situation? How are you gonna manage this situation? Here we need really like some professional psychological help. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is what we need right now. Psychological help. The team, the Scudetto is gone. The Scudetto is gone. Coppa Italia is gone. Champions League, what are you gonna face? A Premier League team like this? I am upside down. Upside down, guys. Jason say, have you all seen the table? We are doomed. What if we end up winning the UEFA Champions League? Don't think so, man. Pioli and Maldini will say we deserve to win and we are ready for the derby. Then we'll proceed to get another 5-goal score against them. Jason, if we win the Champions League, it will be something, man. I don't... The team is completely gone. The team play is completely gone. And funny enough, but Tataruzano, Tataruzano is the first player to blame. And I never like to point the finger to one single player, because football, it's a sport team, so everyone plays together. And of course he's wearing the red and black jersey, so of course we love him, guys. Of course we love him. but and also he won the he won the Scudetto last year, saving a great penalty to Lautaro Martinez, and he did what a second goalkeeper will do. Saying this, as I mentioned on my video that I made yesterday, we all respect him, but we can criticize him. We can, we respect you, but we can, as a supporter, we are able to criticize you and tell you something that we believe. And again, 18 shots, not considered the Supercoppa Italiana, 18 shots, 13 goals conceded. Okay? 18 shots, 13 goal conceded. So that means, I don't know, how much is it? 70% of the shots? So let's say if you are a striker and you shoot, you have a 70% of scoring. Okay? That's not bad. And then they constantly coming from Calabria, because now it's in hard difficulty. But I think overall it's a completely team upside down. The defense, it's gone. Pioli constantly playing with these two midfielder that they don't give you enough protection. They are not giving you enough protection. Is that hard to understand? Is it hard to understand that he got hierarchy? So you constantly see, always the same player playing, and Krunic is very high up, and today even play as a starter 11. But I don't recall a match won by Krunic as a starter 11. I don't know, guys. It's frustrating. It's devastating. It's one of the, Uncle Sharma, the Inter guy, that he got a channel. If you want to see how Inter is doing, check his channel. But Uncle Sharma made a comment last time saying this is the worst title defensive ever. And it's hard to hear it from an Inter channel, from an Inter supporters. But it's right. This is really the worst defense, the worst title defense that we have. We are playing like I constantly stop because let me go on this brainstorming a little bit. Let me start a little bit. So we won the Scudetto last year, deserve it, and we all agree that last year Milan deserved the Scudetto. What most struck me about last year, it was especially the final run, that we nailed something like 6 or 7 game victory in row. Something that also came up last year, it was the fact that Milan won because of a group, or because of a team, because of the players. Do you remember that? But I also remember that last year, well, beside there was Kessie, and we had Mike Magnan, that he did a lot of very important saves. One above everything, I remember Milan-Fiorentina, Mike Magnan 0-0 until minutes 83 when Leao scored 1-0. But I remember that Milan, that Mike saved a header from, I don't recall what player in Fiorentina. He saved, and that was it. And that save, he saved the ball was literally in the corner of the goal. He saved it, boom. And that was a save. And after 5 minutes, Leao scored, and then we keep going with our run. So the group, goalkeeper, solid defense, solid midfield, the best defense of the campionato, by the way, the best defender of the campionato, only 31 goal conceded. So best defender of the campionato, best goalkeeper, best talents, young player, Hernandez, Leao, Tonali, solid midfield. On the right, our right side has been always the weakest one. Because we had Calabria and Messi or Salemaker. Okay, This was the thing. And but also, guys, if you remember, last year, we first of all we had Giroud, yes. We had Ibra that was playing a little bit more matches. Sometimes I remember that Pioli was playing Rebic as a front striker, Leao as a front striker, but never have a great result. Then we won the Scudetto, deserved. Kessie goes away. And I remember that rarely last year, Milan played without Kessie. I think Kessie was, Kessie with Tomori, I think was the player that if you remember well, actually, Pioli, what he used to do, he used to put Benasser and Kessie and Tonali. Really few matches he played with the two, okay? Then what's happening is we give away Kessie. Mike Magnan, after 2 months, he got an injury that Mike Magnan is away since 4 months and a half. Okay, 4 months and a half without Magnan. We got Tatarusano. We got we spent 70% of the budget in the market in a player that comes from Belgium, and he's not ready for the Serie A. He's not ready for a psychological level for that jump that he's having. 70% on the budget, you place it on a bet that probably is going to give you result in 2-3 years, right? So what are the problem? The problem is that you don't have a striker and you don't have a solid midfielder, right? Solid midfielder, you got Pobega, Yashin Adli, that was playing quite good in the pre-campionato, and then you have Branks. In Coppa Italia, let's listen. Then what's happening? Then you have a cold shower against Napoli, winning 2-1 in San Siro, and it kind of brings you back a little bit, saying, look, there is a team that this year is going to win the Scudetto and going to try to challenge you. You win the derby, you win against Juventus, so you're still showing to everyone that, you know, we are the champions, because still we lost against Napoli, dominating the match, making sure, you know, and it's not easy to dominate Napoli, and we did it and we lost, fine. But then the derby, then against the Juve, and other matches that we completely dominate. Then towards the end in December, we start seeing like a lot of issue, like, you know, we start conceding too many goals. We score last minute against Empoli, if you remember, 3-1. There was 1-0 from Rebic at minutes 80, minutes 90, draw of Empoli, minutes 95, Ballo Touré score, and then Rafael scored the 3-1. Against, Empoli, I remember last minute goal against Spezia, Olivier Giroud with the last goal. Against Fiorentina, last minute goals. Like, you never felt like this Milan can be deadly. And still, you know that there was a problem as a striker. You know that there was a problem as a Kessie. You know there was a problem in goalkeeper. And you're doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. The coach played his card. And in the beginning, I thought he was playing his card because he's following a precise idea. But now you need to change. Now it's a moment when, you know, while there was the World Cup, there was like some friendly games against Liverpool, against Arsenal, against PSV. I remember that we all lost those friendly matches, 3-0, 2-0, 3-0 against PSV. I remember. And those are not official, but those are bells, you know? Ring a bell. Oh, why we are conceding 3 goals against PSV? Why we are conceding so many goals against Arsenal and Liverpool? Yeah, but Arsenal and Liverpool, they are a top team in Premier League. But where you want to go if you are Milan, right? You will want to go. You want to arrive at some point. You want to compete with this team, at least in Europe. No? We are fine. We are fine. So I think overall is missing leadership from the beginning, from the team to the management to even Redbird, because I am missing those times, guys, when Silvio Berlusconi was coming down with a helicopter. Remember in Milanello, making fun of the player, talking to the press, making sure that the team is okay, that everyone is happy. But he was pushing the face there. He was putting his face in the camera, complaining or saying good things about the team. In the Supercoppa, Jerry Cardinale, I'm gonna watch my match from New York City. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. We don't need investors. We need people. We need a property. We need somebody that is there every Sunday. We need the Berlusconi and Galliani that no matter the rain, the snow, the cold, wherever was the match, they were there. We need that. We don't need, well, we need money, incredibly. We need also money, but we don't need that, man. We need like somebody that is pushing themselves forward, because it's missing leadership completely. It's Milan right now, it's running as a business. If you look at the balance sheets, maybe it is running well because we are green, because we cannot buy this, we cannot buy that. We cannot invest, we cannot defend our title, we cannot defend our pride, we cannot defend our supporters, we cannot keep our best player. Do you think Leao want to stay here another 5 years? If this is the rhythm, if you're not competing at that level, do you want to stay there? Do you really want to stay in a team that after winning, it's like, boom, down like this? Do you want to stay at that level? I don't think so. If I'm a 23-year-old star that half Europe want to have it, I will go. I will go. Let me read some comments. We lost again, and we are still not investing this January. We are not going to be in a top 4. I know. Agnelli, Allegri, amanti segreti. Wow. Pioli cycle is finished. Milan needs someone like Conte. Big words. I agree with you, man. Pioli need to reset. Need to reset a little bit, because it's not only Pioli, it's everyone, man. It's everyone. Now, yes, of course, if you had somebody like Conte that will put some grinta in those matches, yes. Yongong say, I actually think we can't put full blame on Tata. Do you think Mike would reverse today? Maybe slightly better. Mike would be a lot better. Well, let's talk about it later. Purple Mania, not even my hemorrhoids hurt that much. Jesus, man. Thank you for the comments. It's been painful, bro. That's been really painful. 86 said, we need Davide Nicola. I would love to see Davide Nicola, guys. Yongo said, yes, maybe, but Tata didn't get much protection from his defense. And if Mike played and 9-10 today, still don't think we wouldn't have won. It's not. It's a good analysis, Yongo, but at least maybe Mike will give a little bit more of insurance. You know, look, if you go to watch the goal of the 2-0, Tata conceded goal on his own post, so he's protecting a post, okay, and the guy scored exactly on his own post, and this is a mistake that Primavera does it, not a professional in Serie A. The 3-1 as when he is in the corner, it's he can't save that, but his hand is like this. It's not like this. So little mistakes. Weizenbach. Everyone did their homework and know how to beat us. Know our weakness and strength. Milan needs to come up with something new. Yeah. Yongo say that beside the will to win, we also need quality to raise it. These are the games group of players that we were winning the Scudetto. So there is quality there. It's the will and drive that is missing. Pioli was more adventurous last season. Remember the team movement that Calabria scored 1-1 versus Atalanta? We had fullbacks cutting in the midfield. We don't play that anymore. David also said that on what position should Milan invest to win some games? I don't even know, bro. I'm. We need a right side player and a modern mobile striker and better cover for right back and goalkeeper. I think today is a failure of everyone. Is the failure of the Mercato. Is a failure of Redbird. Is a failure of Pioli. Is a failure of the player. Is a failure of everyone. Guys, unfortunately, it's like this. It's like this. Unfortunately, I don't have any, but I don't have, it's very hard also for me, guys, because I don't have a topic to say. I don't see a positive thing to say. Oh, but you know what? Well, actually, yes, I saw it. We at least oh, Origi scored. Origi scored. That's the news of the day. I think goal 2 or 3 of the season. I don't recall it. Hell of a goal. Hell of a goal. Striker need to score goal. That's the main thing. That's their magic. That's their animal, their soul, their grinta. They get it from goal. So at least he scored a goal. So I'm happy for that. I don't know. It's very hard to find anything else positive. I think the first option. I think we're gonna go into the derby again with Tatarusano, guys. I don't know when Tomor is gonna be back. Probably we're gonna play with same lineup that we play today. Knowing Pioli, that's what's gonna happen. Knowing Pioli, that's what's gonna happen. But the thing is, it's also not very respectful towards our player. It's not respectful towards player like Theo Hernandez, Leao, Giroud. I think Giroud is the one that overall it's hard to explain things because Giroud. What are you gonna say to a 36 years old man, striker that last year led you to victory? That still the beginning of Campionato he was very good in shape. He did a hell of a World Cup, taking France to the final. What are you gonna tell him? He even scored today, but they disallowed him. He was fighting today. What are you gonna say? How can you put all the weight of a striker on him and blame that Milan doesn't score goal? Unfortunately, guys, we have to get ready. We have to get ready because our luck, it's over. The enthusiasm, it's over. The feeling, it's over, guys. And I mean, it's hard to say, but and I don't want to say, but we have to be careful to be qualified in Champions League next year. We have to be careful. I still strongly believe in this Milan. I still strongly believe, and I still believe that it's our no moment. It's our no moment. It's the moment that we break in stuff. It's the moment that, like last year, you did something incredible. I think overall this period, this moment right now for Milan is actually glorifying even more the victory of the Scudetto last year. Because last year you won a Scudetto with the same team, more or less. How can you win a Scudetto like that with a team that now it's It's barely fighting for the top 4 again. I still believe that Milan will be qualifying for the top 4. Will he win the Scudetto? I don't think so. It's hard to say, but Napoli, it's a train. And that's also part of why we collapse. I think also that's part why we collapse. Because not being secure of ourselves, we constantly watching others. Oh, they're gonna be failing. Oh, they're gonna be fall. They're gonna no. They're gonna have a mistake. No, Napoli didn't do a single mistake. Deserve to be up there. Deserve 100% best teams of the season so far. Deserve it 100%. But probably we are too busy watching and hoping that they will collapse instead of watching each other. There was a lot of opportunity Redbird could have say, you know what, fine, let's buy this player. This is the year of rebirth. This is the year that players, company, everyone did mistakes. Everyone did a mistake. So this is the season of the mistakes. Next season, it's gonna be the season of the rebirth. This season, guys, get ready because this is not gonna be the last one. On what position should Milan invest to win some games? Striker. Kier next year is out, so maybe another defender. And a midfielder. I don't want to have a young midfielder. I want to have an old one, with somebody with experience. I'm gonna say this, guys. Berardi, he played today against Milan. He's playing in Sassuolo. He's a player as a right wing. We don't. Why we didn't? I don't know. Why we didn't take him? Why we didn't buy him? Dybala. You just won the Scudetto. You got the new property. You know, little present for a team that needs a right wing, for a team that need a little bit of fantasy, because you know that Brahim Diaz is not that player. You know, no, we buy 70% of the budget on a Belgium talent. We need a right side player, a modern mobile striker, and better cover to the right back and goalkeeper. Uncle Sharma, eccolo qua. Make sure to check his videos, guys. Uncle Sharma Inter, to see what is going on the other side of the Navigli. Uncle Sharma right now is gonna be like, now we're gonna make a good 5 or 6-0 against Milan on the derby. Ooh, this is the chance. This is the only chance that Inter has to redeem that famous 6-0. This is the only chance that they have it. Only. Well, they had a lot of chances, but Milan in the States, dear Uncle Sharma, you can score more than that. Giroud has been overplayed like we did with Dzeko last year. I agree. We don't exactly have another choice unless we play a CDK up front. Yongo say, and yeah, same as Inter, we didn't have an option, but this is the result of overplaying the 36 years old. He's not missing a point, guys. 36 years old striker, like, because they had also the option, like, we got Origi from Liverpool for free, giving a salary of 4 million a year, scoring 3 goals. Great goal, by the way, today. So that's the only positive side. Overall, even that one, looking at the age, as my friend the Football Drone said in one of our live, he got the right age. 27 years old. He want to redeem himself after being on the bench a lot of time in Liverpool, because Liverpool is a hell of a team. So maybe you want to come to Serie A, where the level is a little bit lower, the teams are a little bit slower compared to Premier League. 27, same age in between a very young team and a very, very old Ibra, Giroud. maybe he can do something. We just bought him because he was for free. That's the reality. There is no tactical, no technical upgrade of Origi playing in Milan. Nada, 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 nada. And we constantly playing Giroud. And I think overall, I will understand. I mean, so far I was not really on blame on Pioli, but watching today again, conceding 2 goals on the first 20 minutes, that means mentality of the team that is not being set properly. And playing again with two light midfielder to protect our weak defense and super weak goalkeeper, I have some blame. I start to having some blame because today really today changed something, man. Like you see that we are conceding too much. Put two heavyweight in the midfield. Put Pobega, put Branks, and put Tonali, and that's it. Krunic is coming from an injury. Why are you playing from the beginning? Let him play later. Give a chance also to this young player to test themselves. No, still Krunic and who else? And Tonali. I think the best tactical moves that we can do is pass with it. We need to start conceding less goal. That's the main thing. Because psychological, guys, a goal is like a boxing match. It's like a punch in the face without cover. So, they scored 2 goals, 1-2, 1-2 in the first 20 minutes against in Sassuolo, against Inter, against Roma, against Lazio, so first 20 minutes we need to be covered and we need fresh energy to run. We need cover. Jason, Sharma said good win. I'm telling you from now. Yeah. Origi to start the derby. No, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. I honestly don't know anymore. I think Pioli did his first. Today, I never had a problem with Pioli. Never. I think today he really did something that I see, and somebody of you in the chat say that, and it's very true. He's very narrow in his choices. He got his hierarchy and he got his choices. And it's very hard to change things. It's very hard to change his mind. And that's what you get. And that's what you get, guys. And that's what you get. Incredible defeat. And that's what you get. Anyway, guys, I think I don't have any more topics. It's very hard to stay here after a defeat, after the 1, 2, 3, third defeat in row in January. Very hard to face a camera, very hard to put words on feelings, very hard. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna quit the live, I'm gonna record the video, try to gather up some of the chat that we had together today. And tonight I'm gonna enjoy watching Napoli-Roma because it's been a good match. And tonight Napoli can kill the campionato with a plus 60, I don't even know. So it's gonna be a good match, okay? And we will see. Okay? Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to come along today. Piumina is very exhausted. Piumi, what did we do? What is wrong with Milan? Tell me. Can you tell me what is wrong with our beloved Milan? Hmm? What? What do you mean? Start talking to a cat. This is what drives me crazy. We start talking to a cat now. How crazy we are becoming. This is unfortunately is gonna stay with us because again, less holes than Milan defense. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much everyone to decide to showing up today and put their words. You are a true old heart rossonero. And and I'll see you later, guys. Always Forza Milan. Always believing in this young Milan. 19 times champions of Italy, 7 times champions of Europe. Always believing. I know it's hard. We're going to have better times. Okay, we're going to have better times. Most important things, and we never lose our history. That's something that stay there. We never lose our pride. We never lose who we are. And lately the player, unfortunately, they lost it. But we didn't. And we're going to be here always. Okay? 5-2, Milan Sassuolo. Fantastic. Have a good Sunday, guys. Have a good Sunday.